Ticketmaster is reporting a data security incident and says the information customers provided to the company might have been compromised.
Okay, let's bring in tech analyst Carmi Levy this morning to talk more about this. Carmi, appreciate the time here. What do we know about how this breach, and this one, there's more than one, but let's talk about this breach and how it happened.
Contact information, so your name, payment card information, debit card data, credit card data. They say that it's encrypted, but again, we can't trust that that's the case. We know that they detected an incursion on a third-party company cloud-based service. The IT department uses this service to store information. That system was compromised sometime between April 2nd and May 18th. They discovered it a few days later, and now they're advising customers. So this is as bad as it gets. This personal information can then be used by cyber criminals in future identity theft and financial attacks. And if you are a Ticketmaster customer, if you have bought a ticket, then you've got to keep your eyes out for in the days, months, weeks, and beyond ahead.
Okay, that's a very stressful situation to be in. And Carmi, this isn't just Canada, this is all of North America. So as far as data breaches go, how big would you categorize this one?
We don't know what the numbers are in this one. They haven't said how many accounts have been compromised. We do know that in the previous attack, which we're not sure if it's linked to this one, but again, there usually is a feeding frenzy when there's one successful attack. That was about 560 million accounts, so pretty significant. I would expect the numbers to be fairly large in this case as well, but it doesn't matter if the number is large or not. If you have any relation with this organization, there is the potential that your data is out there, and you would want to be more vigilant now than you would have otherwise been.
It's interesting, Carmi, because Ticketmaster, of course, is effectively a monopoly in terms of this space right here. The Ticketmaster, Live Nation, they kind of work as one. You kind of only have that one option to go there. Is it possible that Ticketmaster may not have been doing enough because of its sort of position in the market that it maybe sat back, or is this an irresponsible move on their part in terms of data protection and cybersecurity?
No, because this involves third party, this really illustrates a growing problem in the cybersecurity space, and that companies like Live Nation and Ticketmaster aren't doing enough to vet the organizations that their technology teams do business with. In other words, are they making sure that all of their partners are incorporating all of the proper security features and processes and protocols that they need to? And clearly, in this case, that did not happen. The sad fact is any organization can be victimized on any day, but also this is a monopoly. This is a company that's under investigation by the Department of Justice over trust behaviors, and the fact that it's being compromised by two subsequent cyber attacks just kind of adds even more dark clouds onto an already dark horizon. This is a buyer beware situation. If you do want to buy concert tickets, you don't have a whole lot of options, but certainly there are other ways of obtaining tickets. Maybe it's time that we started investigating those and started calling for a reform of this obviously troubled business.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wish for the days of everything in person, even if it does meaning lining up at at the price of your own security here. So, Carmi, what can or should people do at this moment if they're scared about identity theft? Should they be canceling credit cards? What would you do?
Certainly, if my credit card was included in this, I would be calling my institution and asking them their advice. So up to and including canceling that particular card if that information is out, or at least ensuring that all of the security protocols your financial institution offers are implemented on that particular card and account, and that you're watching transactions, particularly small transactions, like a hawk. Make sure that if you see anything anomalous, you report it. Also making sure that two-factor authentication, encryption, all of the security features that are part of your are activated. In many cases, they aren't. That makes us more vulnerable. Also, keep an eye on the website haveibeenpwned.com. That will, if you visit it and put in your email address, that will actually tell you if your email address has been included in past breaches, including Ticketmaster, and then that will give you kind of a cue to be that much more vigilant. In many cases, we stick our heads in the sand around this. We shouldn't. We should pay more attention, because it's not this attack that is damaging. It's what happens when that data falls into the hands of other cyber criminals, bought and sold on the dark web. It's a years-long process, and we're not keeping our eyes open enough to watch for those signs.
Yeah, ignorance is not bliss in this case, that is for sure. Carmi Levy, always appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us again.